buddies. So today I am going to give you the two most important tips to overcome social media craziness. Okay, so these all have been started by the invention of your smartphone. And if we see in the reality, smartphone is a very useful device or invention by the mankind. And as every invention, it also has the pros and cons. But where the problem lies, whether the smartphone itself is a problem or as the way we use it is a problem. So we need to have the check on what we are using it and how we are using it. If we see in our real life, it is like if you are doing friendship with any one person, after few journey you will know that whether he is a good or bad. But here in the social media, it is like you are doing friendship with both the people, the good people and the bad people. But it lies on your hands to go with whom. And in near future, we see that everything is getting digitalized. And now itself the digitalization has been started. From buying the groceries, getting information, education and whatnot. Each and everything has got digitalized. And in near future, it is going to increase enormously. But who is going to be prey of these all digitalization? It is all our young children and the youth. Because we have no option other than to hand over the beautiful device or the miraculous device to their tender hands. Who don't know at this tender age, they cannot differentiate what is good and what is bad. But as we know that the children are very much attracted to the entertainment, so they are ending up falling prey for these all entertainment and all the gossips. So, but is it really beneficial to them? But at what cost they are falling prey for these all kinds of social media? So because of these all digitalization, what happens is they are going to have their effects on their physical body. Because as they are catching hold of that phone for hours together, so they are not having any physical activities as playing or anything. They are playing many games on the mobile phones, it is a different thing, but physically they are not playing anything. And the radiations which are radiated from the mobile phone are going to affect their body and even their eyesight. So these are again, they have many other problems. So like this, they are having many health effects like insomnia or eyes dryness and loss of appetite. So these all are the health effects they are going to have it. And not only physical effects, but they are also going to have the psychological effects. Because they will be always constantly thinking that whether whatever content they are posting in the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube or TikTok, in any other social media, whether that content is being praised by all or liked by all, or how many likes I am getting, or how many views I am getting, how many subscribers are increasing. So these all constant thinking goes on in a person. So this trauma will be going on. Or else if you are playing any game in your mobile phone, then what happens? There will be some artificial hurdles. But you will be so much involved in that game that your brain doesn't recognize that it is artificially created. It is not naturally happening. But whatever your body has to do when it is undergoing some trauma, it will release all the chemicals. So because of that, you will be affected physically and also psychologically. So you will be constantly in that trauma. And we have seen many cases that by playing so many kinds of games, they are going violent. Because when you're doing any act so constantly, so interestingly, then what happens? This all will be entering into your subconscious mind. So when that all enters in your subconscious mind, you accidentally do it. Let us think that if you are a football player and during night times when you sleep, you accidentally kick the other person. You are not doing it consciously, but as you are practicing that constantly, what happens in the sleep also you will be doing it. So that's the same happens while playing the games or anything. But what just we think that it is just a game, it is just a story, Instagram story, that's it. But it is not, it doesn't end there itself, it continues because it all has been entered into your subconscious mind. And if we keep aside these physical effects and psychological effects, there is one more thing which the people who are using the social media are going to be affected. that is with your precious time, which cannot be regained. And you might have known Charles Darwin, and he has said in his famous quote that if any one person dares to waste his 1 hour of time, then he has not recognized the purpose of life. And he said only 1 hour, but here in the real future, many of the people are wasting the whole day behind it. Many hours they are losing in that mobile phones. And so by these all, I get remember one song of Raj Kapoor sir, and that song states that बचपन खेल कूद में खोया, जवानी नींद पर सोया, बुढ़ापे बैठ कर रोया. But now we can change it like this. बचपन पबजी में खोया और जवानी सोशल मीडिया में खोया, बुढ़ापे में बैठ कर रोया. So in can relate this in our real life. This is what happening, and all the children are investing their precious time in the playing games or as entertainment, and youth is behind the social media and posting the not beneficial contents in the YouTube or TikTok or Facebook, all the stuff, all the social media, which is not merely very beneficial, but they are posting it. But when after 10 years, if you look back and if you see that, then what will be left over? Or whatever videos you have uploaded in the TikTok which are good for nothing, or as whatever stories you have posted in the Instagram which are good for nothing. But I am not saying that all the people are doing the same thing. There are many people who are utilizing the same social media and growing in their life at very big. So here, the way we use it, the way the social media is to be handled by you people will be lying in yourself. So how you use it and how beneficially you use it will all depends on yourself. And I am very sorry to say that there are no people to help you out. You might think that your parents will be guiding you, teachers will be guiding you, or any other person will come and guide you. They just guide you, but they can't bring out of that trap. It is only you who are going to bring yourself out of that trap. Then who are going to help you out to come out of this trap? Whether it is parents, teachers, your friends, or any other people. But I am very sorry to say that it is no person. No one can help you out to bring out of this trap. It is so the whole responsibility of coming out of this social media trap all lies on your own shoulders. Because whatever you are going to face the future, that is you. Not the other people are going to be get affected. It is only you who are going to be get affected. So the whole responsibility also lies on your own shoulders. But I understand that at this tender age, you don't have that differentiation that what is good and what is bad, or else what am I doing, whether it is good or bad, or what am I seeing in the social media, whether it is good or bad. So to help you out, I want to give you the 2 most important tips so that you can have a self-check whether you are surfing or whether you are seeing or whether you are posting any good content or else the bad content. So the first tip is, whatever you are seeing in the social media or else whatever you are posting in the social media, if you are not guilt of it, means if you don't have any fear of anyone having backlashes from anyone, then I am sure that you are going through a good content. You see that where if you are seeing any cartoon or anything, you will be seeing in front of all the people. But if you are seeing any other kind of videos, then you lock up yourself in a room and you don't expose yourself to all the people, and you will be seeing that type of content. So this way you see the content only decides that whether you are on a good track or a bad track. So that is the most first tip I wanted to give you, that you have to have a self-check. If you are guilty of seeing that content, then I am sure that you are on a bad track. Then have a warning, set it right. And the second thing, that before going to bed, have a check how many hours I have invested in the phone. or else in the social media. In the phone, let us take, because we have gaming and everything. So let us think how much time I have invested in the phone. Whether whatever time I have invested in it, was it useful for me? Have I learned anything new out of it? And please don't say that I have won winner chicken dinner. So please don't say this thing. But other than that, which are really useful in your life, so have you learned anything new? Have you discovered anything new? So have you learned anything which is beneficial in your future? So if you have done so, then I am surely saying that you have utilized all the time you have invested on your mobile phone. But if not, you are having no that checklist. In that checklist you have only 0 items, because you haven't utilized that time, whatever time you have invested in your mobile phone. And on the checklist, if you don't have anything, then I am surely saying that, and very sad to say that, you have lost a precious day. So at least realize today, and please wake up tomorrow with a bright future and with a bright mind, and say to yourself that I am going to use the social media or the mobile phone in a positive way. And I'll give you an example of a person, Steve Jobs. Many of the people might have known him, the inventor or the CEO of the Apple company. So the famous thought of him, I am going to share it with you. He said that it is not how much money I gain at the end of the day. It is how much knowledge I am gaining at the end of the day before going to bed. So this is what sentence he has told it. So that people, when you wanted to become any successful people, you have to have that self-check, that whether you are gaining any new thing or whether you are discovering any new thing by the end of your day. So the successful people nowadays, if you see that, they are gaining the more knowledge from these all social media itself. And we have many sources to learn from it, and many various things to learn from it. And a single person, if you are investing one whole day on it, you can get a bunch of knowledge out of it. And I'm surely that the next day you will be not the same person as you were before. Because whatever knowledge you have gained, the perspective will be changed. And so in conclusion, I want to say that how you are going to use your powerful gadget in a beneficial way, and where you are going to land. Whether you want to become a Rama or a Ravana, a Dharmaraju or a Duryodhana, a Gandhi or a General Dyer, an Abdul Kalam or an Osama bin Laden, or a Swami Vivekananda or an idiot. So if you are becoming a successful person, whatever example I have given as Rama, Dharmaraju, Gandhi or Swami Vivekananda or Abdul Kalam, so if you are on this side of the society, then the people will adore you. They will welcome you. They will be treating you as a successful person. They will be respecting you. So these all kinds, or this treatment will be welcomed by you or for you. But whereas if you are on the other hand, they will surely keep you away from the society. And in the worst cases, they will also try to eliminate you from the society. So, on which side of the society you want to be, whether you want to be adored by the people or you want to be kept away from the society. So, where you want to land. So, how you are going to use the powerful gadget which is in your tender hands. So, you think yourself, and because I am warning you again and again, be careful and be careful, because it is whole your own responsibility to come out of it, and it is whole your responsibility, because whatever you are going to face in the future, it is you who are going to be getting affected. So you decide for yourself onto which side of the society you want to be, and how you want to be treated, and where you want to land. And I pray to God that He gives you all His blessings and intelligence to choose a right path for you people. God bless you and thank you.